Greetings, Commanders, this is Pagan Horde, and this will be a second episode in this attempt to do Terror from the Void. Now, what's going on? Well, we just started this campaign. Really, what I'm looking forward in Terror from the Void is the different progression system compared to the vanilla Phoenix Point. In the vanilla Phoenix Point, whenever you achieved a victory against the enemy would automatically evolve or get the opportunity or points to evolve. In this version of Terror from the Void, the enemy will start evolving when they create nests, citadels, or infest a city. So in this version, if you are quick to eliminate the enemy, you will instead be rewarded with less progression, instead of every victory makes the enemy stronger. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But at the same time, Terror from the Void does promises more dangerous enemies and new stuff, so let's see how it plays out. Alright. So do not let this game lull you into a sense of things are easier-ish, because the early game, the enemy is unevolved, and the DLC are not engaged. For example, this big Zit here is essentially a big flying monster who's gonna start moving around and destroying cities and infesting cities, and things are gonna rapidly get real. But for now, we just have a few brand new soldiers, and we're gonna explore. We're just simply gonna go around exploring. As I understand it, in Terror from the Void, there's more possibility of ambushes as well, so we'll see. The Disciples of Anu, Haven of Flesh, a mutated worm infestation. Okay. So that's the first mission to meet the third faction. Very well. Let's roll. Now, the loading time is fairly quick in this game, so I don't think I have to make cuts, really. I'll just zip a coffee and watch the loading move with you guys. Very well. So, we have a worm infestation. Let's see if we can deal with it. There we go. Worms in this game are at low hit point and slow enemies. However, they just explode near you and create a vast amount of poison. Poison is very gnarly in this game. And it can... if two worms explode in the middle of my squad, I'm dead. Pretty much. So it's one of those where it looks sort of easy when you see those easy little enemies, but this is just the introduction. When you're gonna have dozens of those being launched across the screen toward you, you're gonna start seeing it. Because yes, later in the game there are literally enemies, sort of artillery enemy, that will launch these poison worm across the screen from you. So you could be starting here and have that monster hiding in the corner up here, shooting worms at you. It's horrible. But we're not there yet. Right now, this is just the introductory mission, so it is not too stressful. These guys, they're all melee, so that's why I'm not bothering with any type of cover. I'm just letting them come to us. I'm also gonna cover this area a little bit, just in case.
Shake it, baby.
And when you're setting up your Overwatch, you have to be really careful not to put it on your own soldiers, because these idiots will fire on each other's back.
Got you covered.
Oh, there's another one up there. Okay, that's good. That's one. That's a nope. That's a good. Okay, we got it. That's a few of them. So as you can see, they're not very difficult to kill, but if you don't get them, or if you miss a worm that was hiding behind cover and then just splashes you next, you're gonna regret it quite quickly. This being the introductory mission, it is not too difficult, but I'm sure you can imagine how quickly it can how quickly it can change when you have a lot of these enemies, as well as other enemies trying to kill you at the same time. Huh. Kill and run, that's the new ability. So you get a free movement. Kind of like a ranger. I like it. Alright, sure. So far, so good.
Nothing's getting past me.
Like I said, it just needs just one of them to be hiding behind cover.
Ready.
So making you have a really bad day. Poison in this game, if my memory serves, it's cumulative. You get a poison of 40, that means you're taking 40 health point damage. Then next turn it's 30, the next turn it's 20. So it goes down, but getting hit by a poison of 40 means you're taking almost 100 damage. If you're not curing it. So it can escalate quickly and stack up. You can hit by 2 poison worm. You get a stack of 80 poison. Without a medikit, you are dead within a few rounds. So that's why I am being careful. And I'm moving slowly with overwatches. And since we've got some worms that came from this building here, I'm gonna put somebody here just in case. Let's move around the corner with our sniper. Taking a bit of a risk of putting that one there, but moving forward. Again, you have to be careful not to put Overwatch in front of each other. If I put this guy here on Overwatch, there is a chance that an Overwatch trigger will get them shooting in the back.
Taking point.
Oh, there it is. Alright, so we have a single one over there that we can see. There could be more. Pistol is a good weapon for working on these worms. Let's put on the Overwatch like this. This could be the last one, because this is just the introductory mission. It is not that difficult, but nonetheless, if you don't know what you're doing, if you've never met these worms, you can get yourself caught. By just not being careful enough.
Moving in quick.
Moving forward. Gonna go join her over here. I'm spreading our forces a bit as well. If there's a splash of poison, we're not gonna get everyone infected. Okay, it's coming in this way, and we got it. Alright. So this is the early game mission, but don't let them lull you into a sense of this is easy. It's just the introduction to these monsters. It's gonna ramp up quick. Very well, so normally we can take personal line, we send the apostle. So, I'm gonna do something different for this run. The disciples of Anu here are pretty much worshippers of the mutation.
West may be clever and Sanhedrin may sound great.
They are very different from the other one. And typically in my previous playthrough I just said nope, 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 nope. But for this one, we're gonna go all in. We're gonna ally with the Anus. We're gonna go full mutation, full worshipping, and we'll see what happens.
If you want to work with us, you'll still have to...
Okay, sir. We can recruit somebody here, but we are full for now. When you encounter Avens, sometimes it gives you the ability to recruit a soldier. For example, we could start maybe starting a second team, potentially. It would be a thing. Because one thing I can do... Can we do the training center yet? Security station. That's new. No, I don't have the I do. Training facility. If you give a training facility, soldiers at the base will start gaining experience points. So we're gonna build one here. And we can slowly start recruiting a soldier or 3. Putting them in the training facility to perhaps start having potentially a second group. Because as soon as you can get 2 valid aircraft full of soldiers exploring, you should just get done faster, and you can protect against attack more easily. We can outtrade resources. Marvelous. I got a new haven here. Once you're allied with a faction, it's gonna reveal all the cities in the world. So you won't have to research them. Ah, there we go. We got our first attack. Now, attacks come usually close to the mist here, the red mist. And as soon as a haven is surrounded by mist, it's gonna get attacked often. So you cannot save everyone. Especially as the earth will start being covered in the red mist. It's gonna be impossible to save everybody. But this is where the Terror from the Void newer system comes with, and I think is more interesting. Because if you save them, you can reveal the Pandora's nest and hopefully, prevent enemy research.
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the
Yeah,
further
these
away
guys
they will
do
move
not
from
like
what
the
New
mutation.
Jericho considers humanity.
So, they're probably
There is
not
still
gonna
time
like
to look
me
to reason,
soon enough.
not superstition,
But
for
I want to do something different.
If you are receiving this message, then respond
Uh-oh.
on the secure channel I have provided. It is essential that the information I am about to give you is kept confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. His attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed to the Pandora virus. I watched my wife through bulletproof glass as she slowly turned into an abomination. Abominations! They're everywhere, waiting, watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women,
So that's the Pure. That's another one of the DLC just activated.
Dozens of us died or were left crippled.
Yeah. So the Pure is another faction of the DLC. It's people who have been turned completely into cyborgs and are a wee bit losing their mind. If you finish this DLC, it will unlock being able to change some of your body parts to cyborg. Not all of the body parts though, so you don't go insane. Well, I'm gonna agree to help him.
This new Jericho
It sounds like pretty cool technology.
It sounds like a pretty cool technology, really. But has anyone thought about how easily
It's a worrying possibility.
it is, isn't it?
Okay.
Sometimes I miss the days when such.
So now my approval rating is not very good for anyone, but that's fine, we're the early game. So, Haven under attack. Our first enemy attack on the Haven. Let's see what happens. Now you only have a limited time to respond to those Haven attacks. This is where having multiple teams spread across the globe will help you going forward to be able to rapidly respond to those emergencies. Because at one point, you're going to be stretched too thin to save them all. And this is where the new progression system sounds interesting. So, we need to attempt to keep civilian alive and kill enemies. Let's see if we can do that. So, first things first. For the moment, most of our enemies will still be melee-based. We have 3 civilian here. Where's the other 3? We don't know. Okay. So, most of our enemies are going to be melee-based, so we don't have to worry too much about cover. And we can take a broad overwatch like this. Now, this map funnels us toward here. And potentially here on this side. So that's what we're gonna do. Cover both sides. As you can see, I'm being careful to put the red reticle of the overwatch away from us, so it doesn't go over on one of our players, one of our characters. I never do like this, for example.
Area covered.
Okay, so this is just a little start. Let's see what happens. Okay. So they are defending themselves over there. Tells us that there's an Anu soldier here. And it's being attacked. Okay. Right. Sure, there. Aha. Mind you, this doesn't tell us what kind of enemies are hit there. So rushing is still not advisable. Because if you rush the corner here and come face to face with 3 worms, 3 stack of poison, you're a gunner. Alright, so another civilian is here. We found 4 out of 6 of them. We're in a good spot to protect them. So I'm gonna simply hold the line.
Nothing's getting past me.
We're gonna abuse the fact that most of our enemies are melee based for now. Sure.
Easy enough.
Being careful not to cross Overwatch.
Covered.
I'm gonna set up shop around here. And we're gonna see what happens. Oh. You spotted something? Not quite. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, so that person won. It's fight, but it's bleeding. Alright, we spotted our first Triton over there. He's directly in front of us, so don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Got it.
Ready to engage. Suppressing.
The snipers can be very strong if you have an accurate pistol, because you can fire both the sniper and the pistol. While assault rifle can be fired twice if you don't move. Alright, so he's panicked and bleeding. He only has 7 hit points and 20 bleeding, so he's a gunner. I'm not gonna worry more or fire more on him. That would be wasted ammunition. Instead, we've seen that there's some activity potential here. So we're gonna do that instead.
I'll be right there.
I should probably give a secondary weapon to our heavy. Because right now with that cannon, it is a bit more limited.
Moving in quick.
Heavies can be hard to use. They do have that jump back. However, their cannon requires 3 action points to fire, and they are often slow. It's not the greatest combination. They can get much stronger with multi-class later, but... hello. You're not taking chances? Oh, there's another enemy here then.
You have nothing.
Anus do love their shotguns. Alright, well, we're gonna go forward then.
I'll be right there.
Will I steal the loot on the floor? Absolutely I will. Okay, so things seems to be under control relatively for one of the early game missions, so I'm not gonna wait around much longer. I'm just gonna go for it.
Let's go.
Could be a mistake. Later on, we're absolutely never gonna rush ahead like this. But for now, we're still in the early game.
I'm going in. Let's go.
Build a faith.
Still bleeding? Oop. Okay, we spotted one. That could be the last one. I'm gonna shamelessly steal the stuff on the ground from a dead Anu soldier. I'm gonna set up an overwatch here. Do I have a sniper with a shot? I do.
Come get some.
Here's one of the things about the free aiming. Sometimes you have to wait after the animation, like he's ducking and moving and weaving. And then you get a better chance to hit.
Missed by this much.
Shooting them with a cannon will be almost impossible, but I'll try it anyway. It's an actual hit.
Ready, willing, and able.
All right. Okay, so don't get lulled into a sense that this game is easy. It's just the introductory mission. It's gonna ramp up really fast. But saving a haven has the chance to reveal from where the Pandorans are coming. And that's where it becomes interesting. If we can reveal their source, this would be, according to Terror from the Void, able to reduce their progression. They reveal the location of the colony. There we go. And here it is. We're gonna level up and we're gonna go straight in for the colony. So, what do we got? Gonna give you quarterback for the speed. Speed and grenade, that sounds useful. Raise that willpower. Willpower are the ability points that are the points that lets you use abilities, and also if you lose all your willpower, you will panic and lose control of the soldier. It's really important to be careful to manage these willpower points, because there will be enemies that will attack willpower and make your soldiers panic later on. And if you abuse too much of you using your skill, you can leave yourself wide open for a mental attack. I do love fast soldiers. So for now I'm mostly doing stats. You can upgrade both the stats and the points, use the same system. Now the maximum level is 7 that you can get there, but you can still get skill points for every mission. And you can max out all the skills and all the stats on a soldier. It takes a while, but it's doable. Alright. Very good. So let's go for our first Pandoran nest. Let's go.
Research complete.
Synedrion was built
Synedrion.
on a dream. A world without hierarchies, without leaders, where human beings could embrace the potential of technology.
Synedrion are
without
very
its destructive side
peaceful,
effects. The radicals
hippie
of the old
almost
world
culture.
had been proven right.
Want to save the world, but
The
they cannot
status quo
agree
could
how to
not
do it.
sustain itself.
They're the Los Angeles of faction. So let's go. We are in a delirium area. We're gonna get more of that goo. The Berserker's Dash. That's gonna be useful. Now the Disciples of Anu have some very, very strong melee stuff. We'll see if we can get to it. I understand that melee can be extremely strong in that game, but it's not something I've ever pursued in the flavor of just mostly trying to snipe down enemy from a distance. Okay, so our goal is to destroy 2 of those Sentinel. In those type of mission, you're gonna get endless reinforcement until you get to the objective. That's where it can start getting a wee bit spicier.
Ready, willing, and able.
For now, the enemies are mostly melee, but you can get swarmed if you're not careful. For example, we have this mist area here that's usually created by an enemy. I'm trying to take a look at the map and see where these things might be. I'm assuming in the black region here, unexplored. I don't think it's going to be here because this is close to the end edge of the map. These things need a bit of room, so here would be a good contender. We're going to start going there.
I'm prepared.
So, we're gonna make our way slowly but surely. It is a potential idea to spread your force into 2 groups when doing these missions, so that you can cover more ground in search for these Sentinel. Because you need to find them as quickly as possible to finish this mission, essentially. So I'm gonna send a squad this way. Take a look at that mist here and send a squad this way. Hopefully spreading our troops is not gonna kill us. So far, so good. So this mist here is blocking our view. Visual obstacle of something like smoke-like. It's not great for Overwatch either.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
For the rest of us, we're gonna go in this area here, see if we can spot it.
The move.
Oh, we spotted an egg. Eggs hatches into worms, and they are a good indicator that we're getting close. Potentially, maybe, to be determined. They're not hard to kill, but left unattended, you can
Maximum effort.
left unattended, you can get yourself swarmed by worms and poison and fire and everything else these worms can do.
Area covered. Let's go.
So there's a wee bit of an horror element, because you never really know what's around the corner. Oh, there we go.
Hostile
The mist may have gotten us... Okay, we got him. Right, so here's the thing. And staying in the mist lowers our willpower as well. Great. And I found another one. Right.
finger on the trigger.
And I can't see shit. So I'm just gonna trust these guys and shoot, pretty much. Okay. Yeah.
Here I am. Let's do
That, I spotted an egg. Now I don't have enough firepower to kill the egg. So I'm gonna set up an overwatch in case it hatches. So, the culprit is probably in this area. Doesn't seem to be a lot here. So we're gonna swing around here and go regroup then.
Target
Oh,
located.
another egg.
I'm on the move.
Another egg. 3 of them. Poison worm egg. Interesting. Do I have enough firepower to kill both eggs before they hatch? If I use the quick aim ability, maybe.
I'm going in.
We're gonna spend some willpower, we're gonna use the quick aim, which will reduce the action cost of firing by 1. So that I'm able to fire right there.
Eyes peeled.
Okay.
Hostile destroyed.
So you absolutely need to land 6 of your assault rifle shots
No limits.
to make a
going in.
kill.
Got it.
Now for that other egg over there, it's a mine fragger. That mist, is it spreading? Feels like it's spreading. Right, so let's get out of that mist and let's pistol that thing to death.
Gotcha.
Hopefully. I don't want to get mine fragged, but I do want to get out of the mist.
finger on the trigger. Hostile injured, but alive.
Ah, by 1 hit point. Yep, by 1 hit point. Damn it. Our cannon dude. Can you fire? Yes, you can. It means you're gonna stay in the mist and you're gonna lose more willpower. But it's definitely worth it. Okay.
Let's go.
You see I hit my friend in the back of the head. While killing the egg. But it's still better than to be infected.
Holding position. I'm on the move.
Okay, so here looks like a big open area where there could be something.
I'm listening. On my way. Moving.
There we go, we spotted it. This is one of the sentinels. I'm not gonna start firing right away, because as soon as you start firing, they wake up. I'm gonna extend the regroup and try to take it down in 1 turn. Spotted another egg. When you start firing on these things, they're gonna force the hatch of every egg close to them. So if I started firing on that thing, it would hatch the egg that would poison. The worm would get to us, it would be bad. So my advice is when you find the sentinel, make sure you're ready to take it down in one hit.
here. On
Let's
my
go.
way. More threats.
Spotted another enemy. Okay, we got a crab there as well. Let's take care of the crab first then. Pincer 50 hit points, torso 90 hit points and 10 armor. Legs. Pincer has the most armor. So we're gonna fire here. There we go. Picking your targets is important.
Ready to
Let's start
engage.
working on this bit. The head has less armor than the torso. So we're gonna go straight for the head.
Finger on the
Try to take it down in one shot.
Ha! Take that!
The cannon now will start being useful because it's gonna hit hard. There you go. And now, if we can, I'm gonna kill the egg so that it doesn't hatch on us. Okay. I love this new ability. More mobilities for assault is always a thing.
Heading out. Got this covered.
So, there's 2 of these things in nests. We've traveled most of these areas. We've seen the mist. So there's more uncovered area over there. This is probably where we're gonna find the last one. More eggs, okay. So this is our first nest, so it is not too difficult. But as the game will progress, the endless reinforcements are going to be much more severe. We can get 1 to 2 new enemies per round until you get the actual sentinels. So things are going to ramp up. Don't worry about it.
Easy enough.
For now, as long as we don't do any stupid mistake, I think we're going to be alright.
Repositioning. Prioritizing speed.
Ah, that's one of the endless reinforcement, for example.
Target missed.
These flashy points here means reinforcement points.
Come get some.
Can we make that shot?
Is that
Yes, we can. Awesome.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Already there.
So it does seem I'm gonna have to go through here. There's no way to go around there. Let's go.
Incoming.
Aha! There it is. Perfect. So I can actually shoot it through the 2 columns here. That's great. I cannot. Doesn't seem like I can go there, but I can shoot through it. That is awesome.
Easy enough.
I can snipe through it. That is great. Alright, so let's set up our people
Moving in quick.
and try to shoot it next turn.
Let's go.
On my way.
You are out of ammo. There we go. And by the way, there's the ammo in this game. If you're not carrying enough of it, you can come around. You can be out of ammo. So this soldier is carrying a second clip, but after that one, I'm out. No endless reloads like XCOM 2.
Already there.
I don't see it though.
That'll show him.
So I'm gonna have to trust my soldiers
Eyes peeled.
to shoot. We're not getting perfect shots because I don't have a perfect visual. But we can get it. Alright, so you can only see the egg, but that's a good target nonetheless. Did we get a hit? I don't think so. I think the cannon missed cleanly. That's a hit.
Ready to rock.
I think we got it. All right. So that was our first Pandora's Nest. Pandoran Nest. It's not too bad in the early game, but the enemies will evolve to use firearms and guns, and that's going to make it a lot less easy when they start shooting back, as well as developing much more armor for their melee attacks, and more reinforcements, and all that good jazz. But for now, we got our first nest done, without taking any casualties or even damage. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. So every faction loves when you do that. So we raise our approval rating for everyone, as well as adding people to the Doom Clock. What is the nature of a human being? Can we change? Okay. Alright guys, so I think that'll be it for this one. We got our first Pandora's Nest. It was alright, but we now have more delirium effects. And things are gonna ramp up soon, so let me know what you think of Phoenix Point. This is only the beginning, because it's gonna get harder. I know I've been saying that a bit throughout the video, but it's important to emphasize that the early game is easy. It's just the way it ramps up has always been this game's pretty much Achilles heel. It looks like we have a timer to do that. 9 days, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. Please do some YouTube stuff. And of course, give me all your comments and all your suggestions for Phoenix Point, because this is new territory for me. I have never tried Terror from the Void. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.